I've decided to create a short tutorial for the extra payment project. This project is comparing two families, the Smith family and the Jones family. Both have identical mortgages of a 30-year term at 7.25 APR, a $145,000 loan amount with a $989 monthly payment. And you know how to calculate that now doing our other projects. And they are making these 12 equal payments. Uh, an $82.43 extra principal payment that the Jones family will be making towards their debt each month versus the Smith family. On the other hand, they will invest the same amount of $82.43 each month over the next 30 years into a portfolio and will not pay any extra principal on their loan. So both of them have this extra $82. The Smith family is going to invest. The Jones family is going to pay off their loan a little faster. And it states by paying the extra, the Jones family is going to retire their mortgage debt after 23 years. This shortens their debt from the 30-year loan to 23 by almost 7 years. At which time they will then take their monthly payment because their debt is paid off. So they're going to take that money that they've already laid aside and their $82 and put it into the same market portfolio as the Smiths family. Your job is to fill in these boxes according to the investment. So the Smith family, we have two options. We can use the formula found on page 228 in your textbook, which is a savings plan formula with regular payments, or you can use the future value function. Now note, the Smith family will be investing for the full 30 years of their loan, or 360 months. The Jones family is not investing that $82 until their loan is paid off and will be investing for only 77 months. So to create your project here, to fill this in, we can do equals. Now remember, this is an investment and future value is a negative, calculates negatively, so we want to put a negative in front of it because this is an investment. So it's a positive number to us. The rate, we are going to cell reference, and remember this is monthly. Number of periods in the Smith family, they're investing for the full 360 months for their entire loan. Their payment will be the same for both, $82.43. There is no present value and there is no type. And note, I did reference over here the APR because I want to click and drag to find the future value for all of these scenarios. The Jones family will be the same formula, except that I will be using a different payment because they invest $82 and their $989, which gives us a total of $1,071 that they can invest for 77 months. Again, don't forget to cell reference the APR, and this is monthly payments. And in this case, we have 77 periods. The payment for this one is $1,071.59. There is no present value. Don't need to put in the type. And again, you can click and drag. The other option we have for both of these is to use the payment formula. If you're more comfortable with this, that's fine. So on page 228 in your textbook, or you could already, you could look at the financial sheet given in the financial test sheet on iLearn, which would also have that handy. This asks equals the payment. For the Smith family, it's $82.43 times bracket parenthesis, or in our case on Excel, we need two parentheses, but I need a time sign because Excel needs to know that it needs to multiply. 1 plus APR, we would reference the APR over 12, close parenthesis, raise it to the exponent of ny, in our case 12 times, actually we don't need that because they tell us it's the full 360 for the Smith family. So 360, subtract 1, and close your bracket, or in our case parenthesis because we're using Excel, divided by, again, reference the APR, divide by 12, close parenthesis and press enter, and these two should match because Microsoft Excel and the payment formula should match like we did in the annuity template. Same thing with the Jones family. We can do this, except their payment is the $82 plus the payments that they were making towards their house, which gives us a total of $1,071.59. And instead of being for the full 30 years, they're only going to be able to invest for 77 months because they took that money previously to pay off their home. And that will match the Jones family. So you have two options. Once you have it filled in, click and drag so that you fill in the rest of these percentages. Then talk about the pros and the cons for the Smith family and the Jones family, and you can use any of the references that we've given you up to this point. You can talk about counsel from Profits or the financial calculators. Any information, you can even go do a little studying on your own. Up here, you'll see how I'm grading this. I'm looking for the 6 totals for the Smith family, the 6 totals for the Jones family at different percentages, then 2 points for giving me the pros for the Smith and the cons for the Smith, the pros for the Jones and the cons for the Jones, giving the project total 20 points. And the Smith and the Jones pros and cons, one line isn't enough. You need to give me a couple of ideas and show me that you've really thought through the pros and cons for both scenarios. All right, that's your project for the extra payment. Good luck on it.